they're doing with option and this and that, and you say, well, that's not West Coast. I didn't see Joe Montana do that and fake that. Throw interceptions, but he clearly gets hit here. Watch the safety blitz. Deion Young there, a great job. None other than Antonio Baker, the first team all-WAC defender, doing a great job getting up in the air, catching them.
Up the seam for McRae. It floats, and it's picked off. Stevan Howes has it. First and 10. Anthony Dixon up the middle from maybe a yard. And Tech has put Mississippi State in a 3rd down and long. Tyson Lee just coming on at quarterback.
Laps in the pocket, and once again, look at the pressure. Look at all the guys coming off the edge there. You see Weldon Brown once again.
But they're getting an earful of Anthony Dixon and Christian Dupree here out of the shotgun. Underneath. Very close to it. First down inside the 15-yard line. Dupree on the handoff. And he's brought down 6 yards deep in the end zone. He takes the handoff and gets hit right at the goal line. 1 minute to go in the first half. And now a handoff that barely gets up. How come we're not in an I formation running it downhill with these guys on every play? There's a tip ball incomplete. Across the board, Wendy, on our ESPN family of networks. Anthony Dixon, not much running room, being strung out by that Louisiana Tech front. And play clock. And here's Dixon, running more straight ahead. 8 different receivers have caught a pass tonight for Mississippi State. Back to the ground, though, and Dixon. Maybe
pass here, and you can see Wes not necessarily seeing any time you see that quarterback moving around.
Give Mississippi State the lead back. Carroll again up the seam, intercepted again, picked off by Deion Young. Breaks a tackle and he's got the sideline. Young turns on the Jets. Community, I think, preparing for a slant incomplete. Lee will be sacked.
The Bulldogs from Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Play action for Lee. He'll be sacked again.
At the strong side. And he runs very well, number 36, from a Sam linebacker position. Comes from across the field, and he's going to... Plenty of time. Over the middle. And nice play by Weldon Brown. As he... How Louisiana Tech is running those gaps. You see the linebackers just filling and not getting anywhere to go. And they're in scoring position now. Handoff to Lucas, and he's met at the line of scrimmage and maybe get 2nd down and 8 as we near the 5-minute mark here, first quarter. Babin on a play fake, little shovel pass ahead. Last year, 17.5 sacks. Really comes strong off the left side and beats the right tackle. Kevin Hughes was one of those in there. Barron was another one. Washington was another one, and the Anthony Smith and the center and Lyman all to the right, and they snap it to Ducksworth from the shotgun snap. And he's going to be buried. The left side, pressure again coming. Babin in trouble, and he's going to be
going. Ian Johnson. And here's Moore on 2nd down, and that ball is intercepted. So a poor choice. Kellen Moore. More pressured and take the arm. Michael Coughlin at quarterback now.
Downfield, and the catch. It's a bit wide, and he had to collect himself before he made the reception. Before he could do it, they were from the 27. Handoff to Jackson. Sidesteps one man, and then he's good pressure coming up the middle by DeAnthony Smith. Forced him to throw probably a little sooner. Nebraska. Enderle hands it off, and a new running back. DeAnthony Smith would also tying him up. You see number 5, DeAnthony Smith, and also a hand on him. Mason Hitt also was. It's a good jump. They're going to outside. Gives a good outside charge. Comes inside as he's being blocked by Billy Bates, and that's here this year. Antonio Baker, the big play maker, and boy, he squares his shoulders. Just a collision right here, joined by his teammates, as you mentioned. Enderle sacked. Trying to turn up and get something done here, and that was Lee Smith. Ball punt flat, Nebraska, so he had a pretty good high school career.
Anthony Harding gets the carry. Kroger hands it off. Matthews can't get away. Anthony Harding, not much there.
Up to the air game to open it up for the ground attack. First rule of thumb again for Louisiana Tech.
Ryan Matthews straight ahead. Matthews again. And can't get away from Ryan Matthews, the ball carrier.
It's a good route, good throw, and then there's Baker. He just broke on the ball.
Completed 7 straight. This time he hands it off. And
Lyman on the team forced the hand of Tom Brandstad.
And the 1 of 7 is just as you were. 6 yards. 6 plays, 6 yards. They'll give it to Harding, and he's going to be. Rashad gets it and is nailed. Brandstater looks, throws that. Brandstater, hurry, gets away from pressure, then he's just going to throw it away.
Junior college led the nation in sacks last year, and you see him filter through, and it was looks like
it off. But this time they're going to look to go more, and Brandstater is going to pay for it. On second down, this is Rashad, and he gets nowhere. First down. Now this is Harding.
Here's Williams, the star, across the 20, and he's getting wrapped up by Terrence course of this game. Second down and 5. Plenty of time in the pocket. Out of the flat, it's Lee with the catch in the short game. Nice tackle made from the 37. Empty backfield this time. Holbrook over the middle, broken up, nice.
Perez is a very strong physical back. We just found out he is the stronger pound per pound guy.
Louisiana fills the gap at that tackle spot.
Christian made a great play on Mike Grady. He's a freshman. Mike Grady actually has played a few games. It's type of situation you don't want to give a team that just scored an opportunity. And you can see right here, he got hit. They may review that thinking his butt might have been down as the ball came out.
Weldon Brown to the top of the screen. They'll hand it off to Lee, and Lee gets 7-minute mark, second quarter. Holbrook, it's Harris, and a night.
But again, when you can run and just get a couple yards, it's going to keep that defense honest. And eventually, one of these runs by Weldon Brown. Weldon Brown saw it, came in, stripped that arm hard.
Williams to the bottom, quarterback draw, and that's not going to work. Holbrook.
Body out. This was nice. He read it, he reached out, strong hands, and just pulled the guy down. Luckily, he didn't snatch him out.
6-yard line. Handoff.
They saw the blitz, reacted. You know, with blitz, ball's coming hot. He stayed on that upfield shoulder.
6 on the play clock, hands it off to the 5-yard line. They'll hand it off straight ahead. It's Donovan Ross.
Sat in that pocket. He waited. He knew he was going to get hit, and he dumped it off just in the right time. Great catch, and trying to get more out of it, but that's a nice hold on top.
Yard from the 44, quarterback sneak. Holbrook is hitting the helmet. Second effort. Handoff. It's Glenn. He's
blades, and so right there, he should have been a little smarter. Put a slant, and when he just read his eyes, looked at it, got back, and got his hand.
Handoff to Glenn. And
so you know, same situation. They're going for a touchdown.
51st pass attempt for Holbrook. Nope, he's going to.
Chase is just trying to dump it off, let his receivers do the work, and right there, you can see never had opportunity. Chase is reading. Gutierrez gets beat on the outside.
Move the chains. Holbrook on 4th down, trying to keep his team alive. Lacey's got him, and he sacks him back. Handoff to Tawa, hit right at the line.
They come right back at Dion Young again, as you see Kaepernick going through the progressions. And you know, they plan those gaps, doing a good job. You see as the linebackers
bottom, Kaepernick draw play. It's Tawa. Hit at the line of scrimmage.
Stop, but he made this play. Look, he stretches him out, number 40, and allows the cavalry to arrive.
At the 48. Handoff Tawa. Hit by Logan, and then steps up. Downfield, King broke. 2nd and 5, gets his number called again, and this time handoff on the delay, and Tawa is shot. Handoff Tawa. Hit at the line. Backside pressure. Lacey's got him. And
hanging on to it again as Harnish, who was
on the little delay route. Ball is hit by Antonio.
Harnish has a man out in the flat, hits Connor Flahive, and they throw for it on 4th.
And bam, you see how open the tight end is. Had Weldon Brown not knocked that ball down.
Philadelphia. Congrats to the Eagles, who move on to play the Vikings to this game with the new offense. Pitch back, and no game in that category. Nico Brown. Brown with.
Look at this shot, and it was a pretty good shot.
His team in rushing. Keeps it again, makes the spin. 2nd and 7, got rid of it just in the nick of time. That ball could be intercepted. And told you about in Philadelphia, a game where the winner hangs on to it again. This time over the left. Harnish hanging on to it. So the Owl season. Pass complete, but a terrific touch. Pulls it down and doesn't get close to the side. And he is tackled down. Has not played since the Miami, Ohio. Harnish throws it, and that pass is intercepted.
Double digits on tackles, and now the interception as he just cuts off.